perseverance over the course of what you're committed to in football. You know, waking up early when you're tired. Maybe you're up the night before studying, all right? Maybe you don't feel great because you're tired. Maybe you didn't play well and you're disappointed. You know, maybe your girlfriend broke up with you and you're dealing with that, or you got a family problem back home. At the end of the day, that player has to come into the Murphy Center with a positive attitude that he wants to win the football game and work hard to win the football game, and that doesn't happen if you're distracted. And it takes a lot of persistence and perseverance to push through the daily adversities that all of our athletes have. And coaches, you know, we have families, we have kids, and our lives don't stop because the season starts. You know, we have to continually be the parents that we want to be, and so you have to persevere a lot. And there's a lot of outside pressures on us sometimes that don't understand what's really happening here, that we have to be able to ignore and stay within the family, you know, and persevere through those pressures to reach our goals.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby. You got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before. You know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Get $10,837 total savings on a 2017 F-150, plus first responders get an additional $1,000 at your Carolina Ford dealer.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
When I was a junior in high school, I was trying to figure out where I was going to go to college, and I was sitting in an interview for the Naval Academy with an admiral, and he threw a dictionary and a thesaurus at me, and he knew how many words were in it. I didn't, and he's like, there's this many words in these books. Pick one that is you. And I mean, on the spot, I had to answer him, And I already knew the answer was persistent, and that's always been something that I think has been a strength for me, just the ability to stay on task no matter what, not let negative things get to me, and actually use those as positives in my life. It's been what's gotten me through a lot of things as a coach, and even in school. I mean, I can remember times in school where teachers would tell me, you can't be a doctor, you're not good enough at this or good enough at that, and then I would get an A in their class, and at the end of the class just thank them for being real with me. And so it's always been something that was dear to me. I have in my wallet the quote by Calvin Coolidge on persistence, which is about perseverance. I have had it since I was 18. My dad bought that for me, and a plaque that same thing. So very personal word, and really what it is, even at NC State, never quit, Jimmy V. It's about fighting and seeing every adversity as an opportunity.
Fakes to Steph Lewis. Now he'll fire toward the right corner of the end zone. Wide open receiver. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown State. It's Jamichael Ramos. Been a while for him.
Hey, let's go, man. Let's have a good day, man. All right. Make sure we execute the plan. Squad on two. Squad on two. 1-2. Coming after the bowl game in 2016, playing Mississippi State, I was doing fine, working out, just doing some things with my coaches back home. Then I came back that following spring and doing workouts and stuff like that. I just felt my knees swelling up and, something wasn't just right. I wasn't able to move like I was before. We wound up getting a MRI and an X-ray, and it came back that I had a lateral meniscus tear and that I also had some cartilage damage. The doctor felt that it was best for me to see if I can play, on the cartilage because I still had a layer of cartilage left, and they thought that I would be able to perform with that layer that I had. But it happened that like 2 months or 3 months later that I was still feeling, irritation. I wasn't able to recover back, and so we had to go back in. And what they did was took a piece of cartilage and plugged it into my knee. It don't even got to be that tight. I feel good.
Keep feeling good. That's
right there.
That's it?
That's it right there.
Half turn. You got to keep feeling good though. Sure?
It's me warming up. That's what it meant. Yeah.
Oh, that's all it's taking this whole time is just you warming up?
Me having to
figured that out a long time ago.
Put that heating pad on there.
Oh, a heating pad, that's it.
Yeah, for real. I don't think it really hit me. I was just ready to get it done. I was like, okay, this is what I have to do. I can't really get mad. I can't get sad because it's not going to help my situation. So I just asked them for the time and date when we needed to do things, and they said they just had to find a piece of cartilage that fit my knee. So that's what we did. I went down into surgery, and I took it from there. It was hard as far as the recovery and things like that, being non-weight bearing for 6 weeks. Justin was a big help. He kept me, kept my spirits up high, always keeping me up, saying I'll make it back, I'll be good, I'll be ready, this is normal, and we'll get you back right, just be patient and just stay down with the process.
Hey, really we got to think about, you got night practice, morning practice, and we got some time to recover, and then we play, right? So just gotta make sure you wear your compressed sleeve and do all that stuff in the meantime, because it's gonna be boom boom tonight and tomorrow. I know tomorrow's limited, but I tell you, perseverance. That's Jamichael in a nutshell right there. He had a really significant injury to his knee, which doesn't sound like a whole lot. I mean, he had he dinged up some cartilage in his knee, which basically in the spot and the size of his damage in his knee predisposed him to having a whole lot of inflammation and pain and swelling on the backside of it when he resumed activity. Not a lot of guys come back from what he had, and to his credit, that guy worked from day one. He was never down. He was always going to come back and play, and we tried to encourage him every step of the way, and never once talked about him not playing football anymore, even though a lot of guys don't come back, and particularly not play at this level with the injury that he had and the surgery procedure that he had on the backside. But he worked really hard. Our doctors did a tremendous surgery on that. His physical therapy was great, and it wasn't easy. I mean, it was a bumpy road. It was up and down, and we're still rehabbing now. We're some 15 months out of surgery, and he has a daily maintenance plan that he does with us. But you know, he's responded really well to that. He has fought really hard, and he has been positive throughout it. And I tell you, to see him succeed at it, it makes me more proud than probably anything else I've done.
You're the best in the building.
That's what I like to hear.
In the business.
That is what I like to hear.
Nobody else can get a shoulder right like that.
Thank you so much. Now that is true. William said he felt good today.
He said he was a little stiff when he came out, but once he got going, he was good. He worked hard. Yeah. My decisions are within your hands. I trust you fully with all that.
Mine?
Yeah. I always tell everybody, he's the best I've ever been around. Whatever Justin says goes.
That's the kindest words you've ever said to me. Thanks. You got to play some psychologist sometimes, and because it's hard. I mean, if you tell a guy he's got an injury that's going to keep him off the field for 9 months, that's a long time. When his whole identity is playing football and being a student, so now you've taken half of that away, right? So you know, we just try to be as encouraging as we can. We set weekly rehab goals for our guys, so give them small goals to meet. Being something as simple as, hey, today we're going to, by the end of the week, let's hit 90 degrees. Let's be able to stand on one leg without swaying. Little things like that, you know, to as big as, you know, hey, let's go out and get an interception this week. We may make that as a rehab goal for some guys, but we just try to stay as positive with them as we can, level-headed as we can. I think that helps them out through the long run.
I can't block. I can't block y'all big boys like that, huh? I gotta cut everything cutting, but I can cut now. Every play I gotta cut, coach. Happy birthday, Dad! Happy birthday, Dad! I was a junior when I got hurt, and as far as going through my, I guess you can call it my sophomore slump, being negative that whole year about, you know, the position I was in, you know, and it didn't get me anywhere. Then Coach McDonald coming in, and I regained my passion for football again, you know, just then having a positive attitude, just seeing that I could have a new start, you know, and having a positive attitude, you know, gets you farther than the negative. So I feel like I just gained that over time as far as getting older and not being a young guy anymore, and just understanding life in general. You know, things happen, you know, you can't predict anything, but you can handle it. You know, it's how you react.
Y'all got it right here, and you got it right here, okay? Just crystallize it in your mind over the next 24 hours. If you got a question, ask your coaches. They got the answer, I promise you, all right? All right, now, backups, you gotta be ready to play. You ran Pack Bulldog last week, twice. I got it on tape. Better know what the crap to do, okay? Everybody understand that? Everybody's gotta be ready to play. We're gonna need everybody in this huddle to win this game, all right? Here we go. Tony, you got him.
Get it back, bring it up.
Tone.
Hey, family on 2. 1, 2. Family.
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby, got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before, you know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
College football's national spotlight is on Raleigh, North Carolina tonight. It is a gorgeous evening. We're very, very happy to have you with us for another broadcast of Wolfpack Football. We're at Carter Finley Stadium for an ACC Atlantic Division showdown between two teams in the top 25, 17th ranked Louisville and the home team number 24, NC State.
At your door, for your permission, slyly you invite them on one condition.
Whether it's positive reinforcement or negative criticism, you're going to see both in college football week in and week out. Even in a win, someone may be negative about how you played. And so the best thing we can do is block both out and focus on the task that we have. And that's really what this season's been about, and the 1-0 mentality is really facing the week as a challenge of its own and seeing what you can do to be better than you were the week before. Every one of these guys has had to persist or persevere through something in his life, whether it was personal or athletic, and I'll ask them to go to those situations in their life and reflect and be ready for what comes this week.
Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, for this is the testing of your faith, and faith produces perseverance, so that you may be mature and complete and not lacking anything. It's only through the struggle, fellas, that you're able to persevere. You guys have been through a lot of struggles here, historically. Now is the time. This is a special moment right now. Enjoy it. It's special. Enjoy it. You're going to be able to talk about this to your kids, man. Enjoy it. How bad do you want it, boy? How bad do you want it? Like anything in life, man. If you want to be great at it, go and get it. It's yours. Perseverance. Perseverance. That's not just a word. It's not just a word, fellas. Perseverance. You guys have overcame so much. And tonight is the story of perseverance.
Get in here tight, man. Let's go. You ready to have some fun? Yes, sir. Get your hands in here tight, man. You know what you're supposed to do. Now go do it. Go do it. One play at a time. Every freaking single snap. Everything you got. Have more fun than you've ever had. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, man. Let's go get these guys. Family on 2, 1, 2.
I want it painted black. I want them to turn black.
As time, pocket collapses, he's hit, he's sacked. Back at the 18-yard line. Bradley Chubb would not be denied. Pack picks it up, here's a throw to the right, caught by Myers, and he's out to the 41-yard line for a first down. Finley throws a quick out to the left side, caught by Samuels, got running room up the left sideline, 50, 45.
Let's eat! Let's eat!
Finley puts air up underneath it, down the left sideline, caught by Steph Lewis. Lewis out of bounds near the 10-yard line. They fake the handoff to him, loose ball on the ground, and there's a scrum for it. I think Louisville's got it. He's rolling right. Fernandez is after him. Now he's going to take off and run. Turns the corner, 50, 45, 40, out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Jackson in the pocket, stays in the pocket. Now the pocket collapses, down he goes. He wants to run to his left, now runs back right. He breaks the tackle and down he goes. Back at the 35-yard line.
We've done this before. 99 yards all the way down and $300.
Rolls right, fires right sideline, caught by Harmon, slips and tackle, 10-yard line. Finley throwing left side, ball caught by Myers, he's spun down. Here's Finley firing down the right sideline, caught by Harmon near midfield, and he's wrestled out of bounds. Cole hangs it up, it hits, and it's caught on the fly by Hines, who got down there. Inside the 1. Holy cow. Here comes the rush. He steps up, fires long over the middle, way overthrows his intended receiver.
Hey, Mike, good job in the post. I told you that's coming.
Finley with the ball, quick out to Samuels around the left side, 40-yard line to the 45, and out of bounds near midfield. Finley to throw. In the pocket, fires long over the middle. It is caught at the 5-yard line. Touchdown State. Touchdown, Wolfpack. It's Kelvin Harmon on the receiving end.
It's like that every day, bro. All day.
Drops back. He's under siege. Flushed out to his right, and he trips and goes down. Back rushes 4. Here's a pass down toward the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Louisville.
Let's go get another one. Put the ball. We got to answer. We got to answer.
Takes the snap. They rush 4. Quick throw right side. Sano's got a 20-yard line up the middle of the field. 30 to the 40. The race is on. 50-yard line. Breaks a tackle down the right side of the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10. Spilled inside the 10-yard line. Now steps up. Fires long over toward the left sideline. Caught inside the 15. What a catch by Steph Lewis. First down and 10. Handoff going to Hines. Breaks a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, State.
They gonna get baptized, Don! Baptized! Don't come in here thinking you're gonna run up.
We gotta keep tempo, okay? They can't get lined up. We gotta keep tempo, okay? That 2-yard run turns into 5, turns into 15, turns into 20.
You're the magic. You're the magic. You challenge them, you hit them. You hit them, you run to the ball, you get the ball. That's what you do. There's no magic on this right here. You are the magic. And keep being the magic. Y'all hear that? Yes, sir. We know what we got. We got 30 minutes to play. All right, here's what we got to do. We got to get the turnover margin back. Protect the ball and get some takeaways.
As he takes the snap, they'll rush 4, throw over the middle. Ball caught by Kelvin Harmon, and he dives across the 40-yard line. Here's Finley taking the shotgun snap. Here comes the blitz. He's hit as he throws, fires left sideline, and the ball is caught by Steph Lewis. Lewis inside the 15, wrestled down near the 10. Here's a pitch to the left side. Carrying is Williams. He is hit and dropped for a loss of about 2 on the play. Pops it over the middle. It's caught by Dawkins. Dawkins toward the sideline, 45-50. 45 runs out of real estate. State's coming on a blitz. Here's a pop pass over the middle. Incomplete. Finley to throw. Guns it over the middle. Caught by Harmon out to the 34-yard line. Swing pass out to the right side. Caught by Hines. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss to the 35, 40.
That boy special. That boy special.
Left side, breaks a tackle. He's into the secondary, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Down the left side, brought down from behind. Here's the shotgun snap, handoff. Hines, he's got a whole 5-yard line into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. First down. Jackson's going to take off. He's got running room up the middle to the 25 to the 20. Back rushes 4. Jackson curls to his left. Looking. He's going to run it to the 5. He's at the end zone. Touchdown. Coming down to Hines at about the 7. Hines up the middle. Crosses the 20. He bounces out to the outside. He's at the 35, 40. Down the right sideline, midfield, and he's brought down from behind. On 3rd down and 6. Here's Finley to throw toward the right corner of the end zone. Ball is caught by Harmon. Short of the goal line at the 2-yard line. It away to Gillespie. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Here's the shotgun snap. They fake the orbit sweep. Here's Finley throwing right flat. Hines catches.
That's how we do it.
Here's Jackson on 2nd down. He's scrambling and they bring him down. Handoff is fake. Jackson's going to run it around the right side. He's into the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. In the pack finish. Crowd's getting loud. Jackson steps up in the pocket, guns it over the middle. It's tipped and intercepted by the pack at the 25-yard line of the 20. 10, 5, and at the pylon, touchdown, State.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, It starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
You got me falling hard, sweet baby, got me falling hard for you. And still, I felt this way before, you know it's true. And still, you got me more and more. Oh, you got me falling hard.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with zero sugar and 0 calories to Wolfpack fans everywhere.
Running right to the 25, 20, fires end zone, broken up, incomplete.
Let's go!
You can light up the bell tower in red, folks. State improves to 3-0 in the ACC for the first time since 2002.
How about that one?
God, so freaking proud of you guys, man. Played your hearts out. Played your hearts out. Didn't that feel good? That was great. You're the best team in the country when you play like that, man. You know, you can look at every situation in 2 ways, as an opportunity or something you're afraid to deal with, and for me it's got to be the second. I can't ever walk into a situation where I'm showing fear, showing doubt. I have to do a tremendous job of staying positive and finding that every obstacle is there for a reason. God put it in front of me for a reason, and I can make it my path if I deal with it the right way.